So this spine freeing practice is, we'll just get moving. So the spine has 5 different movements that it can do, and we'll be exploring all of those to lubricate and free up any tension. So we'll start with diamond pose, and you can go soles of the feet together and cup the hands over the knees. Take an inhale to open through the front of the body. And as you exhale, rocking back, just exploring this movement through the spine. So inhaling to open and exhaling, chin to chest, rounding. And using your awareness to take your mind into the spine, and what an incredible piece of architecture that it is. So this articulation of 30 plus joints that give us such an incredible range of movement, as well as house a very delicate and important piece of our body, that our spinal cord that gives us life, movement, freedom. So just celebrating that. You can fold forward, inhaling and rising up. So we'll turn this into a 2 breath rhythm. Inhale up and exhale to rock back. It's just going to be a gentle, easy, slow flow, about 20 minutes. So please enjoy. Inhaling to lift and exhaling to rock back. And then finding center, you can cross the legs over, and in a cross legs position, taking a circular movement. So this is one of the movements that our spine can do, is this circumduction. So circling around, just for now, finding a freedom and an ease there. I like to imagine lubricating with oil into the joints, or maybe some WD-40 into the joints, and circling back the other way. Just awakening the spine, awakening the body. Even getting the head and neck into the movement. And then changing this movement slightly. So come to center, and then moving back into this round shape and finding center, and then dipping back down. So like a skater in a skate ball, finding that freedom and ease of movement. A couple more rounds like this. And whether it's with your breath or just enjoying the movement, no problem. So you can add in here. So this time take the hand to the side and lengthen the arm alongside the ear, and switching to the other side. And just allowing this flow to create this space and ease in the body. Unknotting all the tension. So Rumi says you have the energy of the sun in you, but it's knotted up in the base of the spine. So we're going to liberate that energy of the sun that's within you through this practice. That would be nice. Why not? Okay, next time you come forward, rock forward to hands and knees. And as you find your tabletop position, check the arms and thighs are vertical, and just awakening that cat's breath. So inhale to open through the front of the body, and exhaling to round. Inhale, open, and exhaling. Okay, so adding in now, adding the leg in your exhale, bring the right knee into the chest. And then inhale and extend it back. And exhale, knee into the chest. So this same cat's breath movement we're going to explore in some various shapes. So inhale to extend. And then as you exhale, take the leg out to the right side. And inhaling over to the left side, looking side to side now. So awakening this side to side movement. And one last time. Next time the leg is out to the right, you can place the foot down and rise up into this Parigasana position. And again, let's come into this, so all the movements of the spine. So come in through this circumduction movement, so circling the spine around. And you could inhale to lift and exhale to dip back down like a water wheel, circling vertically. And then next time that you get over to the right side, stopping there, and go with the sole of the foot onto the floor. So you've got this right angle here. You're in this kind of crab position. As much as that other foot wants to go back, just let it stay in across the body. And again, let's find this cat's breath movement here. So you're here finding the cat's breath movement. And then last one. And you can grapevine your arms over to the left side and straighten that leg out. So you're in like a side plank position. You could stay here, or if you wanted to, take the bottom leg, the left leg, and hook it over like Garudasana. That's probably the most dynamic we're going to get in this flow. Press into the left hand and broaden through your right side gills. Open up and breathe a little more through that right body. And then you can exhale and come down. Keep the right leg out to the right and just start to walk the hands forward. So coming into an Anahatasana, like a back bend shape, resting the forehead onto the earth. As you exhale, melt in a little deeper. Just being willing to find that energy of the sun inside of you. This brightness, this brilliance, and maybe turning it up a little, like taking a dimmer switch and turning it up. You can then come to this hands and knees position, but still with the right leg out, and inhale the right arm up to the sky, and exhale to thread it through, so the twisting movement now. Inhale to reach the right arm up, and exhaling, threading through. And last one, inhale to lift. Exhale to thread it through. And then taking the right hand onto the floor and left arm up to the sky. So the inhale to lift and exhale. And creating that pattern through the repetition. Inhaling, expanding. I might be moving a little fast here. I may have had a coffee beforehand. Naughty, naughty Vanessa. And exhaling to thread through. And just pausing here for a moment. Take your right arm up and over and wrapping it around. So coming into this twist, looking over the right shoulder. And then you can release and touch the right hand down. Use the hands for support, and coming down, we're going to be sitting onto the heels, so sitting into this Vajrasana position at the back of the mat as well. Inhale to sweep the arms up, and exhale the hands down through center. Take one expanded heart breath. Inhale, expand and shine that sun out. And exhaling, hands back into Namaste. From here, plant the hands, slither through, lying down onto the belly. Take the hands a little wider than the shoulders and rise up into a cobra. So you could just stick with a Sphinx pose if you want to, but exhaling, lowering down. This time, lift up through the back of the neck, inhaling and lifting. And exhaling down like a mama cat picking you up by the scruff of the neck. Inhale to lift and exhaling down. Last one. Again, that's 3 times to create a pattern there. And exhaling down. Rise up through hands and knees. And on your hands and knees, we'll get ready for the second side. So again, establishing that rhythm, inhaling and opening, your own breath rhythm, exhaling. Your own contemplation of the light, the brilliance that you have within you. It's not just in some, it's in all of us. What are you wanting to shine out today? So then we pulse with the left leg, inhaling and extending out. Exhale to coil in. Inhale to expand. And exhaling in. And then expanding, lengthening. Tone through the belly and take the leg out to the left. I can't quite move through walls at the moment. I'm still working on that one. And then exhaling over to the right. Look over the right shoulder. So we've got this side to side movement. And over to the left. It might be better to exhale here to have that strength and tone through the core. And inhaling to the right. And exhaling to the left. And placing the foot down. So we'll come on up and you're in this Parigasana over to the other side. And then taking this windmill cycling action down and inhaling to lift. So this circular movement through the spine, still in awe, wondering about the freedom that you're creating as you unravel those knots in your spine. And a couple more rounds for good measure. So then we come into this, I call it like a crab position. So we go into this right angle here in the left leg and take the hands to the inside. And again, this right leg will want to kick back into a normal lunge. It's not that. So if you can, staying here and working with the breath. Some of you who are more flexible might even be able to do this on the elbows. You can find the place that frees you up, liberates that energy of the sun. One more round. And then grapevine yourself over to the other side. And we'll come into this side plank position. So you've got your left leg extended. You could stay there or maybe hook the right leg, the bottom leg, over like Garuda, crossing your legs like you cross your fingers for something good to happen. Press into the bottom hand, shorten through the side waist, open through the top ribs. And then releasing down, moving forward back to the front of the mat and taking the hands out and come into this Anahatasana or puppy pose position, but you've still got the leg out to the side. So sole of the foot onto the floor and melting the heart down towards the earth, bonding your heart to the earth. One last exhale here. And then you can make your way up and we'll flow with the breath. So left arm lifts with your inhale and exhaling to thread through. The twist is a little more challenging here. Inhaling to lift and open and exhale to thread it through. One last time, again. Third time lucky, three's a charm. And then we switch over. So planting the left hand, inhale the right arm up. A little trickier to twist and open that way, but so much more delightful. Sending the arm through. And twice more. Inhale to lift, exhale to thread. And last one. And then as you thread through, you can take the left arm up and over and wrapping around. Turning and looking over the left shoulder as best you can. And unraveling, you can bring yourself back. Oh, I've had a microphone blow out there. So we're back into this Vajrasana position. So stay where you are at the back of the mat, but I'll just turn this way so that you can see. We're going to take that same circling type movement, but with the side bend. So twisting, circling from side to side. And if you wanted to, you can come over, take the hand back more and then lifting the hips. So it's like an easy camel if that works for you. And then a couple of times just sinking the hips back down. So in a vinyasa, we keep the hips down now. In a vinyasa, rather than just screeching to a halt, we slow it down, returning back. And then even just hands onto the thighs and just the torso circling around. And coming to stillness, drop a plumb line down from the crown to the base and let it be whatever color of light that seems right for you. Maybe golden, maybe it's white light. But imagine it like this fluorescent tube of light. And again, just taking the dimmer switch and turning it right up. Letting yourself brighten and expand. Maybe you'd like to let the hands express that as well as you open out. And thinking, experiencing, knowing the light that you have to share today and how it will benefit others and yourself as you allow yourself to express that. As Rumi says, we all have the energy and light of the sun within us. Dare to let it shine today. Namaste to you.